Hello, my friend. Welcome to Speak Flow English, a quiet place where you can slow down, breathe deeply, and feel comfortable learning at your own rhythm. My name is Ethan, and I'm really glad you're here. Before we begin, take a slow breath in and let it out. Let your shoulders drop. Let the noise of your day fade for a moment. You're not in a classroom now. There are no grades, no pressure, no rush. It's just you and me, learning step by step, word by word. Here at Speak Flow English, we believe something simple but powerful. Slow is strong. When you move slowly, you understand more deeply. When you repeat calmly, you remember longer. When you pause, your brain finally has time to listen. Many learners think that speed equals success. They try to study faster, speak faster, finish lessons faster. But English isn't a race, it's a rhythm. The more you slow down, the more you notice the tone of a sentence, the melody of the voice, the emotion inside the words. Imagine learning like walking beside a river. If you rush, you only see the surface. If you walk slowly, you notice the light on the water, the small ripples, the quiet beauty of each moment. That's what slow English feels like. Fluency doesn't grow from pressure, it grows from patience. You can't force a seed to become a tree overnight. You water it a little every day, and one morning it simply stands tall. The same happens with your English. A few calm minutes each day are more powerful than hours of stress once a week. So, if you've ever felt nervous or frustrated, let this moment be a restart. Forget about being perfect. Forget about sounding native. Focus on being clear, calm, and consistent. Throughout this episode, I'll guide you slowly. I'll speak clearly. You can repeat after me, or just listen and let the rhythm guide you. The goal is not to rush, it's to flow, because real learning begins when you stop chasing progress and start feeling it. Slow English is not lazy English, it's mindful English. When you learn this way, you stop fighting the language and start living with it. Take another slow breath. Smile just a little. You're already improving right now simply by being here, listening carefully. Let's begin our journey together, calm, clear, and confident. Listening is the heart of a language. It's how your ears, your mind, and your voice start working together. When you listen every day, even for a few minutes, your brain begins to recognize rhythm, melody, and emotion. You don't need to understand every word. You just need to stay connected. Many learners believe they must understand 100% before they can learn. But understanding comes after listening, not before. Just like music, English becomes clearer the more you hear it. The rhythm teaches your brain before the words do. So, listen slowly, listen softly. Let the sounds move through you. Imagine English as gentle rain falling around you. You don't have to catch every drop. You just have to let it touch you. Repeat after me. I listen to English every day. I don't need to understand everything. I just need to listen and feel. Good. Now, where can you listen? Everywhere. While cooking, cleaning, or walking. When you take the bus. When you go for a short walk outside. When you're waiting in line. Turn those small, quiet moments into English time. If you listen 10 or 15 minutes a day, that's already enough to change your brain. Because it's not about time, it's about regularity. It's like watering a plant. Just a little every day keeps it alive. Repeat after me. I make English part of my day. I listen with patience. I let English flow into my life. Beautiful. You can also choose voices you enjoy. A friendly podcast, a YouTube video for learners, an audiobook with a slow narrator, or even music. Listen to the lyrics, not for translation, but for rhythm. Your brain learns through pleasure, not through pressure. Try this small exercise tomorrow morning. As you drink your coffee or tea, play a short English clip. Don't take notes, don't pause it, just listen. Let your mind drift and absorb. Later in the day, notice what you remember. Maybe a word, a tone, a phrase. That's progress. Say it with me. I listen calmly. I listen daily. I listen with joy. Excellent. Listening is the foundation. It's how your brain starts to think in English naturally. So make it part of your routine. The more you listen, the more you'll feel at home in the language. Now that you are listening every day, let's take the next step. Speaking. Listening fills your mind, but speaking activates your body. Your lips, your tongue, your breath, they all need practice too. One of the best ways to do both at the same time is called shadowing. It means listening to a native speaker and repeating almost at the same time, like an echo. You don't stop, you don't translate, you just follow the rhythm. Imagine you are walking beside someone on a quiet path. You take one step, they take one step. Your voices move together. That's what shadowing feels like. Let's try a few lines together. Repeat after me, slowly. I follow the rhythm. I copy the melody. I let my mouth move freely. I don't chase perfection. I chase flow. Very nice. At first, shadowing can feel strange. You may think, I can't keep up, or I don't sound right. But don't worry. It's not about being perfect. It's about getting comfortable. It's like learning to dance. The first steps are awkward, but the rhythm will come. Here's a small exercise. Play a short English clip. Listen for a few seconds, then start repeating along with the speaker. Even if you miss a few words, keep going. Your brain is learning the music of English, not just the meaning. Let's do a little shadowing practice together. A. Good morning. How are you today? B. I'm good. I'm learning slowly, one word at a time. A. That's great. Keep practicing. Now you repeat both parts softly. Imagine you're having this conversation with me. Smile while you speak. Your voice will sound more natural when your body is relaxed. Repeat after me. I speak slowly. I repeat calmly. My English grows with every sound. Perfect. Shadowing also improves your listening skills. When you copy rhythm and intonation, your ear starts noticing details, pauses, stress, emotion. And soon, you'll find that understanding comes easier. You don't need to do it for long. 5 minutes a day is enough. But do it every day. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. The more you shadow, the more English will feel natural inside your mouth. Say it again. I shadow every day. I practice with flow. I trust the rhythm of English. Well done, my friend. You're not only learning how to speak, you're learning how to move with the language. Shadowing is how you stop studying English and start living it. The next step in slow English learning happens inside your mind. It's not about listening or speaking, it's about thinking. When you start thinking in English, even for a few seconds at a time, everything changes. Most learners translate from their native language. They build the sentence in their head, then try to say it in English. That takes time, and it stops the natural flow. But when you learn to think directly in English, you begin to feel lighter, faster, and freer. It doesn't happen overnight, but it begins with small, simple moments. When you wake up, tell yourself, "Good morning." When you look outside, "The sky is beautiful today." When you drink coffee, "This tastes nice." Tiny thoughts like these teach your brain to connect ideas directly to English words. No translation, no delay, just thought to speech. Repeat after me. I think slowly in English. I don't translate. I imagine in English. Beautiful. At first it feels strange. Your mind may resist. It will try to go back to your first language. That's okay. Just smile and come back to English again. Your brain is like a child learning to walk. It falls, stands up, and keeps going. Try this small exercise. Look around you right now. Choose one object and describe it in your head. If you see a cup, think, this cup is blue. It's warm in my hands. If you see a window, think, the light comes through. The world outside looks quiet. You don't have to speak out loud. Just think slowly, gently. Later, when you feel ready, start whispering your thoughts. It's like a private conversation with yourself in English. And little by little, you'll notice that English words begin to appear naturally. You won't need to search for them, they'll come to you. Repeat again. My thoughts are becoming English. I speak calmly, without fear. I trust my mind to learn. Thinking in English is not about vocabulary, it's about connection. When you imagine, describe, and reflect in English, you train your brain to live in the language. It becomes less about words and more about feeling, and the more you practice, the more natural it feels. Remember, thinking in English is the bridge between listening and speaking. It's the quiet middle ground where real confidence grows. You may not notice it at first, but one day you'll realize you just thought in English without even trying. Take a deep breath. You're doing something wonderful. You're not forcing English into your life. You're letting it grow inside you, thought by thought, day by day. Reading aloud is one of the most powerful things you can do to improve your English. It connects your eyes, your voice, and your breath. It turns silent words into living sound. When you read aloud slowly, you don't just see English, you feel it. Many people read quietly in their heads, but their mouth never moves. That's like watching a swimmer and never getting in the water. To speak naturally, you need to move your mouth, to taste the sounds, to breathe with the language. Choose something simple to read. A short story, a quote, a poem, even a children's book. Read it once slowly, then again with more confidence. Then one more time as if you were performing it. Each time, listen to how your voice changes. Repeat after me. I read aloud to train my voice. I feel each word in my mouth. I enjoy the music of English. Good. Now try a small exercise. Say this sentence slowly. The morning air feels fresh and light. Say it again with energy. The morning air feels fresh and light. And once more with peace. The morning air feels fresh and light. Each time, the meaning changes slightly because you bring emotion to the words. When you read aloud, don't worry about mistakes. Just keep your voice flowing. Fluency isn't about being perfect, it's about being present. When you pause and breathe between sentences, you sound more natural. Repeat after me. I speak slowly and clearly. I use my voice with confidence. My English sounds better every day. If you can, record yourself reading aloud once a week. Don't judge your voice, just listen. You'll hear your progress even if you don't see it yet. Your pronunciation will become smoother, your intonation more natural, your breath more steady. Another great practice is to shadow while reading. Follow an audiobook or a podcast and read along at the same time. It's like singing with a band. You find the rhythm together. Even 5 minutes a day will strengthen your voice. Reading aloud also helps your memory. The movement of your mouth anchors the sound in your brain. That's why actors and public speakers read their scripts out loud again and again. They want the words to feel natural, like their own. So whenever you find a sentence you like, say it aloud 3 times. Whisper it once, say it normally, then say it with emotion. You'll notice how your confidence grows each time. Say it with me one more time. I read aloud to grow. I enjoy every sound. I feel English in my voice. Excellent. Remember, the goal isn't to sound like a native speaker, it's to sound alive, present, and connected. The more you read aloud, the more English will feel like a part of you. Now let's take English out of the study space and bring it into your real life. Don't make English something you do for 30 minutes. It should be something you live with all day, in small, gentle ways. When you see English everywhere, your brain starts treating it as part of your world, not as a school subject. You stop learning English, you start living in it. Let's begin with something simple. Change your phone or computer to English. At first, it may feel strange, but soon you'll see words like update, settings, download, or share every day. You won't study them, you'll just use them naturally. Repeat after me. I see English in my daily life. I learn by living, not by forcing. Good. Next, write small notes or lists in English. Your shopping list, milk, bread, rice, apples. Your to-do list, check email, clean kitchen, call friend. Each little note becomes a lesson you didn't plan. Label things around your house. Stick a small note that says mirror, door, window, or fridge. When you see those words daily, your brain absorbs them passively. This is how children learn, by seeing and hearing, again and again. If you enjoy writing, start a mini journal. You don't have to write pages, just 3 sentences each evening. Today I worked hard. I listened to an English podcast. I feel proud. That's already a complete English moment. Repeat after me. I live with English, not apart from it. English walks beside me every day. Beautiful. Now let's make it social. Learning becomes easier when you share it. Find one friend who also wants to practice. Send a short English message once a day. Ask simple questions. How was your morning? What did you eat? Exchange short voice notes if you can. You'll both feel more confident. If you don't have a partner yet, join an online group for learners. There are thousands of friendly spaces where people help each other. You can read posts, write comments, and listen to others. Even reading what others write trains your brain. Say it again. I use English to connect. I learn from real people. Perfect. Finally, bring English into your free time. Watch short videos with subtitles. Listen to slow podcasts while cooking. Sing along to simple songs. The more relaxed you feel, the more your brain remembers. English shouldn't feel like homework. It should feel like part of your life. Every time you use it, even a little, you're telling your brain, this matters to me, and your brain will listen. So, make English your quiet companion during the day. Not a task, not a rule, just a friend you meet again and again. Repeat one last time. I see English everywhere. I live with it naturally. I enjoy the small moments. That's how language becomes a lifestyle. That's how English starts to feel like home. Sometimes big goals feel heavy. We tell ourselves, I need to study for an hour every day, and then life gets busy. But you don't need long sessions to make progress. You just need small, regular habits, what I like to call micro habits. A micro habit is a simple action you can do anywhere, anytime. It takes less than 5 minutes, but it builds consistency. And consistency is what transforms beginners into confident speakers. Let's build 3 micro habits together. One for the morning, one for the afternoon, and one for the evening. Morning. Listen and wake up your brain. When you get up, before checking messages or news, listen to something in English for 5 minutes. It can be a calm podcast, a short story, or even a weather report. Let English be the first sound of your day. You can stretch, drink water, or prepare breakfast while listening. Your ears wake up and your mind starts thinking in English before your native language takes over. Repeat after me. I start my day with English. My ears open slowly. I wake up with words. Afternoon. Speak and move. During lunch break or while you walk, choose one or two sentences to say aloud. Describe what you see. The sun is bright. The street is quiet. I'm walking to the shop. If someone hears you, smile. You're just practicing. Speaking while moving connects body and language. It makes words feel natural. Repeat after me. I speak calmly during my day. I use small moments to practice. Evening. Reflect and relax. Before bed, take 1 minute to think about your day in English. Whisper 3 short sentences. Today was long, but I learned something new. I listened to a podcast. I'm proud of myself. If you like writing, note them down. It's a simple way to close the day with English and gratitude. Say it again. I end my day in English. I feel grateful and calm. Good. These tiny moments might seem small, but together they create rhythm. They keep English alive in your day without stealing your time. 5 minutes here, 2 minutes there. That's how real fluency is built, because your brain learns better with frequent, short connections than with long, rare sessions. So instead of waiting for a perfect moment to study, take small, imperfect moments to live with English. That's the secret. Repeat after me. I build habits slowly. I learn every day. I grow with consistency. Well done. Now your English isn't a task. It's a natural part of your day. Morning, afternoon, evening. English is with you, quietly, gently, continuously. Learning English slowly doesn't mean learning less. It means learning deeply. It means enjoying the process, forgiving mistakes, and trusting time. The slower you go, the more you notice. The sound, the emotion, the flow. And when you notice, you truly learn. You've now built a calm routine. You listen, you repeat, you think, you read, and you live with English every day. These are not just lessons, they're small acts of connection. Every time you practice, you tell your brain, this language matters to me, and your brain listens. Fluency is not a finish line. It's not something you reach and stop. It's a journey that moves with you, just like life. Some days you'll feel strong and confident. Other days you'll feel stuck. But remember, even standing still by the river, you are still part of the flow. Repeat after me. I move slowly, but I never stop. I learn with patience. I grow with peace. Beautiful. You don't have to speak fast. You don't have to sound native. You just have to sound real, and that means being yourself, with calmness and care. Slow English is not about perfection, it's about presence. It's about enjoying the voice that is already yours. When you speak slowly, people understand you better. When you listen slowly, you understand others better. And that's what language is for: understanding, connection, sharing. Maybe one day you'll be sitting in a cafe, listening to someone speak English. You'll realize you're not translating anymore. You're just following the story. Or maybe you'll be traveling and a stranger asks for directions, and without thinking, you'll answer in English, calmly, naturally, confidently, and you'll smile because you'll know this is what all those small moments were for. Repeat after me. I trust the process. I enjoy the journey. I am proud of my progress. Good. When you finish this episode, I want you to take one last deep breath. In and out. Think of all the little steps you've taken today: listening, repeating, thinking, reading, living. Each one is part of something bigger. Each one is a drop in the river of your learning. English is not outside of you anymore. It's becoming part of who you are. You don't need to force it. You just need to keep the flow. Let English move through your day like sunlight through a window, quiet, steady, and warm. Say it one last time. I learn slowly. I speak calmly. I let the language flow. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'm Ethan, and this is Speak Flow English. Keep listening, keep speaking, and above all, keep letting English flow through your life. See you in the next episode.